This new Metagross from Journey Together is just so strong. Its attack can join beams, can do so much damage, but it's all about evolving up your bench, getting Metang and Beldum in play, the whole squad, and I'm excited to show off what this Metagross is all about when it sets up on Pokemon TCG Live. Finally, another playable Metagross. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Journey Together deck video. And today we're going to look at the brand new Metagross today from the new set. Now this card can do a lot of damage. It's all about getting your board evolved up, getting your Metangs, getting your Beldums down. And Metagross can do a nice big 280 damage. Of course, Metagross has the attack Conjoined Beams. If you have a Beldum and a Metang on your bench, you get to do 280 damage for 2 Psychic Energy. Now, that is a little complicated, not to mention Metagross is a Stage 2, but there is a lot of support for this deck, which is what makes it good. And I was considering making this like a bad deck Friday deck, but because Metagross does so much damage, and honestly, once you get the deck set up and it gets off the ground, it actually can be pretty easy to chain attacks over and over with the help of Xatu's Clairvoyant Sense as a way to attach our Psychic Energy onto our Metagross every turn, because you only need 2 energy. 1 Xatu, 1 attachment gets you there, and having Tulip is fantastic support for the deck to get you out your Metangs, Beldums, and Metagross every turn when they're getting knocked out constantly, and gets you Psychic back for Xatu. It's like the perfect card in the deck. On top of the fact, we also have stuff like Team Evo, which is good in the early game to get out the Metangs. I mean, 1 Team Evo gets you double Metang, then you have another Beldum, you can evolve one of the Metangs from the Team Evo the previous turn into a Metagross, and then just like that, you're doing that 280 damage on your second turn, though you do need the Xatu to kind of get off the ground. This deck really just struggles a little bit in the early turns, like turn 1, 2, 3, it's a bit slow, but realistically, once you get to the mid to late game, you're chaining attacks every single turn with Metagross, you're doing a bunch of damage, you're doing 280 damage, you're taking knockouts. We do have Maximum Belt SVI specs that we can knock out Dragapult, Charizard, Pidgeot, or actually Pidgeot already gets knocked out, but Archaladon's the big one. We have the Clefairy in the deck, which allows us to kill the Dragapult even easier, and it's a nice backup attacker to have. Why not? You know, Full Moon Rondo can do a nice bit of damage with Xatu. If for whatever reason you're not getting your Metagross out, you could prize a Beldum, which could kind of grief you. We do have to play the 6 HP Beldum. I hate to do it, but it's a Psychic Pokemon. It works really well with Tulip. We have to play this Beldum in the deck for the engine. Now, before you get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're getting any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern does the codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking to get any Journey Together code still, or you want to get an older set or IL singles product, stuff like that, Card Cavern's got them all on their website. If you get anything on Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Have yourself out and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. And shout out to the second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go get any of the awesome product on their website, their dice, damage counters, ability markers, stuff like that. Get them over at TC Evolutions, link down below. If you get anything over there, use code LDF for a 10% discount on your purchase. So shout out the 2 sponsors, use code LDF, links will be down below, and you can go sub to my second YouTube channel while you're down there too if you want to get some more content from me. The most recent Champions League in Japan just wrapped up, and a deck that I didn't expect to do so well dominated the top 8, so definitely check out that video down below. Here's the list I got. I got it from Pokebook, but I do like the list a lot. It's very consistent with what I found. I did add a Tatsugiri, though. We do have Fez in the deck as another true prizer, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta play Fez, obviously. We do have the 4 Arven, 3 Iono, 2 Tulip. Could see 3 Tulip. My issue was with, like, in the early game, playing, like, heavy Tulip was like, oh, I'm drawing the Tulips when I don't want them. I'd rather just be, like, a draw supporter. I had to research in the deck to make the deck even more consistent. While I was trying the deck without research, very bricky, or at least it wasn't bricky. I had to bench Fez all the time, and it griefed me. It was like, oh, I'm losing games because I have a 2 prizer on the bench. I don't know, like, 2 researchers made the deck more consistent. I like it. We got the Night Stretcher, the Rod, the 2 Artazon to set up your board. I'm not sure what else we could add to the deck. We are playing a Psychic deck, so I mean, if there's any other Psychic Pokemon you could play in here, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else, like maybe a Clefairy to slow your opponent down while you build up your board. That's probably not a bad idea either. That would help a bit against Terrabox. Could be relevant. I am playing 3 candies. Sometimes we do have to just go Rare Candy Metagross. I mean, technically, if we get 3 Beldums down, you can go Rare Candy Metagross, evolve into Metang, and then attack with that guy. So there is that as an option, too. I could see Defiance Band in here, which would help a little bit more against Archaladon. It's actually really tough to beat Archaladon because they just throw so many of them at you, and you can't really one-shot them without the Max Belt. But you only get 1 Max Belt. So you only get to KO 1 Archaladon on 1 hit. So I definitely could see Defiance Band also being good in here. But yeah, let's go show off the deck and see what Metagross is all about in today's Pokemon TCG Live video. All right, we hit the Hops deck. We'll see how this goes. We are going to lose our Tatsugiri turn 1, which isn't ideal. We also prized our Rescue Board, which is also not very ideal. Oh boy. Everything's getting prized today, isn't it? Jeez. Okay, we'll do this. We can potentially just get turn 2 Metagross, so it's actually not that bad. Ideally, we get Research. Yeah, okay. We don't get Iono'd here. We actually are sitting on a decent hand. We can research Rare Candy Metagross. So we just need a Energy and a Metang, and we can just immediately knock out their Zacians. That's pretty cool. See if they can do it. Is it Archaladon Zacian? They got rid of Metal Energy. Looking like it's the bridge version, which is... the main issue is we need the max belt for the Archaladon. We can't one-shot Archaladon with Metagross without this. So I have to put that on one of the Beldums. Research. Yeah, it's Archaladon. Can they get the attack is the question. Let's see. Nest Ball, they have Latias. Could be a good boss target. They have it. Latias, broken card every time. Yes. Great. Bye-bye, Tatsugiri. You're dead. At least we got research. Probably got the bench Fez, too. I need to get Natu down 2 this turn. We need a few moving pieces, but we can manage. We want it. We 100% need the Metang. We want it all. We can immediately KO this thing. What's our top deck? Team Evo? Okay, so Candy Metagross. Get the squad out. Max belt to this, I guess. Research. Okay. We got there. But I think we're to some cards here. It's just the issue. Sorry, boss? I don't really want to get rid of the boss. I kind of want to get Fez, man. This kind of sucks. I'm going to get Tatsugiri back. Kind of a mid-research, not going to lie. I wanted more. I wanted to get Fez 2 and stuff, but it is what it is. We take the knockout. See what our prizes are. I'm looking for Rescue Board. No. We got Rod and Research. You know what? That's pretty good, too. I will take it. That's kind of why I got Tatsugiri, was to try to high roll one of those 2 cards. We're not going to be able to attack, though, because we don't have Rescue Board. Dude, Prize and Rescue Board is so bad. Oh, man. We're going to have to sacrifice another prize. It would have been really good to get another Natu down there. If I knew I was going to get Research, obviously. Oh, they're an Iono. That's annoying. Great Iono. What's our hand going to look like? It's okay. We could have got the Metagross KO. We just don't have the juice to do so. The problem is they're going to boss Metang with a max belt on it. It's actually really bad we had to find max belt so early. Because, again, I can't one-shot Archaladon, which is the big issue. I can't do enough damage to kill the Archaladon in one hit, which makes this matchup even harder for us to win. Okay, what's our draw going to be? I can't really bench Fez anymore. Maybe it's okay I didn't get Fez. Let's grab these 2. Yeah, Prizing that Night Stretcher, or then Rescue Board really sucks. See if we can get Research. Iono? I'll take Iono. I'm just going to play the Iono here, to be honest. I just want to make it so they don't get a boss. Okay. Not the biggest fan of this hand. I didn't get a supporter or an energy for next turn. So we're in top deck mode. Not good. This game isn't looking like it's going to be a win, folks. Our draws have just been very, like, I mean, just mid draws. We'll see what happens. It's not looking too good, though. I also could Iono them into boss, and it's like, all right, sure. Let's see. No. This Cram is really annoying, though, because I need to go around it, but I can't. Well, this hand is so cheeks. Well. Go Metagross and pray. This is still winnable. Just in the discard again. The boss, yeah, okay. What's our draw? We need a supporter or an energy. There we go. Tulip, actually pretty good. Let's get back this. These? Yeah, get all everything. I forgot it's 4 cards. I keep thinking it's 3 for some reason. It's not Lana's Aid, man. That definitely ain't Lana's Aid. Alrighty then. Finally, we can draw some cards. Let's get 1 energy here. See what we got. Okay, cool. Bench that. Do that. Do that, and then knockout. Okay, cool. Let's get it. This is a good. That was a good Tulip. Thank heavens. Without that Tulip, we could have been pretty much cooked. Okay, rescue board or something would be good here. Yes, finally we got the board. We may get Iono'd, but at least we got the rescue board finally. Now, we still have time to win the game. It really comes down to whether or not this guy stays alive, because we have no way to one-shot our Archaladon. So if my opponent... We have no boss. If my opponent goes, KO that Metagross with the max belt, I don't know if we can win. Because we had to give up that turn to that Cram, which is the problem. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle here. We'll see what happens. Okay, Arven. If they go Archaladon, we get to KO it, and then we probably win. So this is optimal. As long as they don't have Prime Catcher as their A-Spec. I haven't seen their A-Spec yet. If they have Prime Catcher, it's pretty bad. Because they can Prime Catcher, KO Metagross with Max Belt, and I can't one-shot Archaladon. So that's pretty bad. Can I still win if that happens? I don't know. We'll see what they got. Ideally, they go Bridge, Knockout, Active. If they have a Jamming Tower, which I don't think they will play, obviously. They're playing Post-Wick. We have Artazon. Okay, what's that one card in their hand? Is it a Prime Catcher? They can't Counter Catcher, so it looks like it's not. All right, sick. Good. We get to kill the Archaladon here. Let's get it. What's the one card? Okay. Mystery card. Okay. We get to kill the Archaladon this turn, which is huge. Now we just have to set up something for a couple more turns. We can promote Xatu here. So that's why the Rescue Board was such a good price to get. So I can draw 2 cards here. Okay, let's see. Let's play that. We'll start off with the Clairvoyant Sense before I do anything. So I want to see if I can maybe get a Tulip or something. No? Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go Super Rod for sure. We'll get back the boys. I'll Artazon out another Beldum. May as well play Arven. Okay. We can kill this. Do I want to Ultra Ball is the question. I could get a Metagross here. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I think I just hold the hand. Because if I get Metagross, I have to get rid of 2 important cards. Or I have to get rid of the energy anyways, which I don't want to get rid of because I might need that. I am taking 2 prizes, so it's like maybe worth it, but I think it's just better to play it safe. Oh, the other Tulip was prized. All right. Honestly, can they even knock Metagross out here? Or they can just... if they go with another Archaladon, though, we could be in trouble. They're down 2 of them, though, and they have a 3-card hand. I guess we'll see. Attached to the active is a good sign. They also need to KO my active Metagross this turn with this Asian, which currently that thing ain't doing enough damage. If they don't kill the Metagross, this game is over. Maybe we should play Defiance Band in here, to be honest with you. Not that it would have mattered, though. Even if they had another bridge, I wouldn't have game anyways. Probably... We can't even Counter Catcher. Maybe we just got to play 2 boss. I don't know what I'm cutting, though. That's the problem. Like, maybe just take the rougher matchup to Archaladon. I mean, it's not impossible to beat. The Max Belt is kind of important, but, like, we only have 1 Max Belt in the deck. Obviously. Maybe we do play Defiance Band. Counter Catcher. Ooh, KOing Metang. Okay, wait, that doesn't even knock me out. Ooh. They could have hit the Natu. Okay, hold up. If they have another boss, they do win this. Okay, hold up. I can't retreat. Okay, we have to do this. So the Metagross in there? It should be. I need to get 2 Metagrosses on the board. Candy this one. We evolve the active. Now our board is a little clogged up, though. But we still have the Max Belt Metagross. So if they knock out my active here, we can go Max Belt Metagross for the knockout. I had to do this, but I need to make it so they can't take 2 prizes. Because they can win the game by going... If they're one of those 2 cards is the boss, they would have won the game. Because they kill the Metang. Then kill Beldum. I guess I didn't need to evolve the double Metagross, but whatever, it's fine. It's not really a big deal, I don't think. The thing is, really, if they get another Archaladon in play, which is the problem. That was a good boss. I needed my other Xatu, to be honest with you. I would have liked having 2 in play. All right, what do they got? 2 cards in hand. What are they doing? Are they even playing the game? They might have just went AFK on me. They're not making any actions, which is not a good sign that they're even there. They might have AFK'd. I think that might have been what happened here. They might... Yeah, they're not doing anything. Okay, then. There's some Metang. Maybe no Beldum. Just hit for 60 again. I think it's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter what happens, because, like, we have... I mean, I guess if they go Archaladon, yeah, we don't want to evolve him into Metang yet. We could... I guess I didn't need to Rare Candy this guy, to be honest with you. Alright, well, let's see what my opponent does. I don't think they're playing the game. I think they went AFK on me. So we have game next turn with conjoined beams. There's that, I guess. Alright, what are they doing? I think they went AFK. So I think we're... I think we're going to get the good old classic message. Your opponent was inactive for too long. So it looks like this game is unfortunately wrapping up here with a bit of an uneventful win. Would have been cooler to see the outcome of how this game would have potentially concluded. But it doesn't look like they're playing, so yeah. We have game in hand, so it doesn't really matter. Bit of an anticlimactic way to win. Maybe this deck needs a Defiance Band or something just to make the Archaladons a bit easier to KO, right? Because currently the Archaladons are a little tough to deal with because they have so much HP. So, there's that. Alright, attach. Knockout. Yeah, I guess I didn't need to evolve the double Metagross there. Could have lost me the game, to be honest with you. We'll take our prize and hope that it is something good. Yeah, it's an Ultra Ball. Cool. It works. We got there. Max Belt MVP'd for sure. Alright, my opponent's got a Varoom. What are we up against here? Could be Sarah Ledge, maybe? Oh, maybe it is Sarah Ledge. Called it. Yeah, it is. All right. Our start is fine. I kind of don't... Do I want to Iono or research? I don't know if it's better to Iono or research here. So I don't want to waste my rescue board. I don't want to put on a Beldum. We'd rather the rescue board obviously be on Natu or Tatsugiri. This kind of sucks. Ooh, they got the Squawk. Honestly, this matchup is kind of annoying because they have Briar, which is the one thing I'm a little scared of is Briar. We have to try to play around Briar, which I think we can do. We have to play around Briar at some point in this matchup if we're going to win this. They get rid of a Sarah Ledge and a Revavroom there. It's pretty good. We're probably going to get Buddied here. Like, it's probably better to research. Like, just give me a top deck. Give me a basic out, please. Give me an Arven or something. Just something. Or I guess Arven. Yeah, Arven. No, but then I can't Vessel. Okay. We need something good. I just want to get basic so I can play the Night Stretcher. Could play the Cycling Road. Night Stretcher is just such a good card, dude. I need it. I guess I can technically just get 2 Xatus. And then attach return. Man, I wanted to keep this. Because this is going to turn into a Metang. Like, I hate wasting this. I think it's still quick to research. We're going to get Itchy Pollen next turn, right? We're not going to be able to set up our board very well. Iono feels way too greedy here. Research. Sorry, rescue board. You're just getting completely wasted, is what it is. We'll set the setup double Natu. It is what it is. We can thankfully go do this. Get another Beldum. Alright, cool. Most of the stuff's in there. Here we go. TM Evolution. Zane's pretty good otherwise. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. It's just going to suck if we don't have the rescue board as a free pivot anymore. With this, we've got to get double Xatu and hope for the best. It is what it is. Had to waste it. Cause like, there's no point of rescue boarding this, because like, it's 2 retreat. Like, it doesn't matter. It's going to evolve into a Metagross anyways. We'll see if they Itchy Pollen or they go for the knockout. Let's see. If they Itchy Pollen me, it's fine. We can set up our board a little bit. If I can draw another Metang, we could just knock out the Buddy with Psy Punch, which actually would be decent, because then I can get around the Briar that way. I just have to play around Briar. I think in order to win this game, we need to play around Briar. And avoid benching Fez. That's probably also important. Nothing Enchi Pollen. All right. So if I can draw another Metang, could kill the Buddy or something. Let's see what our top deck's going to be. There's the Metagross, which I guess we could go into, technically. It's Artazon real quick. Another Beldum. Yeah, we could just go attack with this guy, or we could attack with the Metagross. We'll see. More energy is good. We can boss here. Yo, it's not bad either. Let's do that again. Candy Metagross, 2 for next turn's good. Am I just going boss, or should I just kill the Buddy? If I kill the Buddy, we go off Briar, which is honestly, but like, I'm not gonna lie, it might be better than just willy-nilly killing the thing. I don't know. It's tempting. What do I want with this? Probably Ultra Ball TM Evo. We go Metagross, knock out Buddy. Go, yeah, sure. I don't know, we might have to bench Fez, because I need to find Tulips next, but killing the Buddy makes sense here. I guess I could just rack down it, and then I didn't need to waste all the energy on the guy. What's our prize? Rare Candy. Another one? Crazy. I don't know, maybe it was correct to boss Sarah Ledge. I don't know. It's just, again, I need to be careful. I don't want to walk into Briar. If we can stay off Briar, we're chilling. Carmine. A lot of energy. Jeez. Not good there. I got 10 in the discard. All right. This is just where not having the rescue board is going to be annoying, because I have to constantly find 3 energy every turn, which is going to be really difficult to do. So I don't know. I think we're going to Ultra Ball for Fez. I don't want to bench Fezandipiti. They haven't played a boss yet, but the way this game is going, I think I'm going to have to bench Fez. I need to find, like, Tulip. I need to keep up the energy department, right? I need to keep up with the energies. So we're going to have to do that. If only we still have that rescue board, man. It's unfortunate we had to lose it. Okay. Let's see what we top deck. Tulip. Alright, Psychic's good. Clairvoyant Sense, start the turn off. Might as well put that there, because we can just Rare Candy that. Okay. Ultra Ball. Just gonna get Fez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Fez, I think. If I'm gonna stay in this game, we're probably gonna have to flip the script. No Tulip. Okay, then. I see how it's gonna be. That sucks. Alright, Rare Candy, Metagross. Arven for Vessel, I guess, is probably the play. We're not gonna need the Max Belt, unfortunately. It's not really gonna be relevant here. I think we can safely get rid of Max Belt, right? No, wait. Max Belt's pretty good, because we can... Oh, we could go Clefairy, too. Okay, no. Ultra Ball. I kind of want to get rid of that either, to be honest, but it's the best card to get rid of in this hand. I want to keep the Max Belt. Actually, thinking about it more, yeah, full bench Clefairy knocks out Sarah Ledge with a Max Belt. Actually, it's probably important to keep that. I just kind of clued in on how good that is. There's Tulip. All right. Fine with me. Maybe we should go Clefairy next turn. We'll see. We'll knock out the Sarah Ledge. They have to respect the Metagross. If they boss Fez next turn, we do have boss, and we can, like, punish them. Like, I don't know. They have to respect the Metagross, which is really good. All right, we got Arven Buddy Poffin. I also don't think we're going to get Iono. That's one thing. This matchup, like, there's a very low chance we get Iono. Or if they do have an Iono, it's, like, not going to come right away. All right, let's see what they got here. Energy on the Charcadet. Ultra Ball. Yeah, it might be best to go Clefairy next turn to knock out. If they... Well, they have to fill their board up, though. Dash the issue. Carmine. They need to get another Charcadet, so they should fill their board up. They kind of put themselves in a position where it's better for the thing. So they have to bench a Charcadet here, so they're going to fill their board up. We can maybe just go Clefairy to knock out Sarah Ledge. And then we just set up another Metagross for the following turn. That seems decent. This is why it was important to stay on odd prizing, right? Because, yeah, see, we're just not going to get... We're just not going to get farmed here by, thing. We're not getting farmed by, what's I'm going to call it? The thing. Briar. Okay, so we'll flip the script first, see what I get before I do Tulip. Nice. Okay, we'll play the Tulip. It's gotta be these 3. Again, that lack of rescue board is kind of hurting me here. We should be able to win in 2 turns. I mean, it's been a little cautious of decking out, I guess, but it should be fine. I'm not going to deck out. We have Rod to play around that, too, so there's that. Okay. Yeah, 270, right? Yo, broken. Get Metang down. I still don't think they're going to Iono me. But should I Super Rod just in case? I guess I should, just in case. I don't think we're going to get Iono, but on the off chance we do, it's like, alright, fine. I'll just blow up the Sarah Ledge here with the Clefairy. Alright, this could be all she wrote. We also could just win by bossing the Squawk. Because we're on odd prizing, they can't just Briar or anything silly this turn, so... Yeah, Clefairy Max Belt's pretty devious in this situation. But let's see what they got here. Can they do anything? They have to, but basically, like, they have to just have an Iono, right? That's kind of what this comes down. And there's an Iono. Crap, they did have one. But they need to find the Sarah Ledge off the Iono now, but they should find one pretty easily with Double Rev Room. They haven't even played their Fez yet. Alright. I mean, if they whiff, it's obviously game over. They didn't whiff. Okay. Crazy. Good thing I put energy back. We have Fez too, though, so it doesn't... I mean, I guess they could randomly have a counter catcher. Ooh, please don't jinx it. Okay, they have a counter catcher here. We actually could be in trouble. They could counter catcher kill Fez. Oh, that would not be good. Palpad. If they knock out Fez, we could lose. Unless they bench a Pokemon, but I doubt they'll do that. But, I mean, we just need Boston to win, but I went to the bottom of the deck. It's not great odds. We also need to get Beldum back, too. It's actually close. That was, I mean, yeah, Iono's pretty bad. I guess I could have played more cards in my hand there. Honestly, though, I wasn't expecting them to have an Iono. Because most Sarah Ledges lists just don't play an Iono. Just happen to hit the one Sarah Ledges with an Iono. Alright, let's see what our top deck is. Yeah, the Psychic again is actually not bad. Is it correct to shuffle the deck? I think it is. We could save that, though, for Super Rod. No, we already played the Rod. Alright, let's just do the Artazon. Screw it. Okay. Well, Fez. We have a lot of cards to draw here. Okay. We're close. Start off with Clairvoyant. Like, that's just... It's not game yet, right? No, I don't think so. We still need to get the Beldum. Or we get Boss. Or Energy. Okay, that works too. We did need that. We needed, like, some kind of combo there, because I needed to make sure... Did I have a card in the deck I could have Arven for? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I don't think I did. We got there, though. Dude, not having Rescue Board really sucks. We see what a bitch... It's so much easier to win if we just had the Rescue Board, bro. Because, like, we needed that extra energy. We were one piece away from winning there at the end. It actually almost lost us the game, that Iono. I probably... Okay, to be fair, I should have just burned a bunch of cards. I had a bunch of Poffins I could just played early on before they did that. So I could have played around the Iono a bit better there. Almost cost me the game. Okay, we hit Gholdengo. Our start is looking pretty okay. I would probably like another Poffin. We get to Iono, though. Speaking of Poffin, they got the Poffin, too. So, realistically, this matchup is, like, straightforward. We just chain Metagross. So the goal is to just constantly chain Metagross and hope it's enough. As long as they're playing Tokus, like, no way, right? It's probably Dedum Sparse. They could have a Scizor, which could shake things up. We have our Gust, though, so... Might be the only thing. But yeah, if we can just chain an attack every turn with Metagross, we should be okay. I do have to Iono here, so they're going to get more cards. Unless I top deck Arven. Arven top deck would be pretty good. So I can get more basics down. We'll see what our hand's looking like here. Tulip. It's an Iono angle. Okay, we got the Metagross. Got the Metangs. Fez is in there. We might need Fez. I gotta be a little mindful of that. Benching Fez might be a trap, but gotta sometimes bench it. Their hand is actually dead. I could boss, but they could have Arven for... Yeah, it's fine. Just Iono. I need to get more basics. Ideally, we get Natus. Come on, Poffin. Yes. Yeah, I might have to bench Fez, because the rest of his hand is a little mid. Or get Tatsugiri, I guess. Do we have Rescue Board in the deck? No, of course the board is prized. It's not it. Might get Fez. next turn. That sucks. Prizing board is not ideal. It's like probably the worst card you could prize other than Max Belt in this deck, depending on the matchup, obviously. It's going to be a bit more awkward now. Prizing the board really sucks. All right, we do have stuff for next turn. See, I don't know if I bench Fez here, man. I might have to. I need to draw more cards. I guess getting Tatsugiri was like the safer play, but then if I just get like an Arven, it's just very mediocre. Maybe it was better to get Tatsugiri, though, because if I fall behind 2 prizes, it's really not the end of the world. Because I could still win the prize trades. Yeah, maybe I should have just got Tatsugiri instead of the Beldum. It's just whether or not, what do I prefer doing, Tatsugiri or Fez, right? Yeah. Should have got the Sushi Man. That was probably the correct play. Unless my opponent somehow gets super unlucky with the knockout. They could kill my Xatu here. They could kill the Metang, which would suck. Then we can Team Evo again, I guess. Alright, what are they doing? They have a 6-card hand. What do they got? They have Boss. Ooh, they have the Burn Retrieval to kill me. That's interesting. Speaking of Fez, they also get rid of Fez and Turo. Okay, sure. Do they have Boss on my Xatu? No. Yeah. Maybe I should have got the Tatsugiri. Thinking about it more now. Probably was fine to get the Tatsugiri here, but whatever. We'll see if we can knock out Gholdengo here. Research Shop deck would go hard. Did not need that. Let's get... Nah, get the Fez. I have no choice. Yeah, I should have just got Tatsugiri more. Think about it. Ultra Ball. Grab Metagross. Flip the script. We need like a research here because I need a double Xatu. Got nothing. All right, we got a Night Stretcher. We can draw more cards with Xatu. I unfortunately do both Gus, so I can't really afford a play any here as much as I would like to. Come on. Okay. We'll do this. Gholdengo was that too. Looks like we were just not finding a research. Maybe it was good we didn't get Tatsugiri. These draws were just mid all around. All right. We at least get an energy card and a Metang. We can knock him out. No. Oh my gosh, bro. What do you mean? Pass? Rescue Board, why are you prized? Not that I even got the Metang knockout anyway. I need to get it. Yeah. Jeez, bro. These freaking draws are terrible. What the heck is going on, bro? It's not good. They might... Okay. If they knock out Fez here, then it's fine. But even then, I don't have more energy. We still only have a KO on this Gholdengo next turn. This is just not it, man. These draws suck, bro. My draws are just not on my side. We should double Xatu with Fez. And I can't find any playable things to set up my board more. Jeez. Let's see if they have the Boss on the Fez here. It's not looking good so far, folks. A matchup that otherwise is very straightforward if the deck wants to cooperate. But now it's not looking too good, man. The gravy train is running out, folks. This is not it. Fight an uphill battle here, folks. Let's see what we can do. They have 7 cards. Can they kill the Fez? I want Fez to stay around for one. I need the Fez to live. Fez has to survive the turn. Okay, nice. Unless they're playing Prime Catcher Gholdengo, she'll be okay. We just need to keep up the energy department without this rescue board, so. Yeah, as long as Fez was not getting KO'd, unless my top deck was going to be like an Iono or something. Okay, we can still win this. Having Fez on board is going to be a bit of a liability. I mean, see, if I got the Tatsugiri there, it looks like I wasn't going to find a supporter. I don't know. I maybe should have still got the Tatsugiri when I did, obviously, instead of the Fez, but I don't know. We just have to take 3 prizes. Or 3 knockouts, sorry. We just need to take 3 knockouts. This is so easy, bro. Come on. Come on, Metagross. Just cooperate with me, buddy. That's all you gotta do, bro. We're against one of the easiest matchups we should be able to hit. You just have to cooperate. Are they even playing a Dronjin? I have not seen a Dunsparce yet. So I don't know if they're even running a Dronjin in the deck. Which is kind of crazy, actually. No draw on Gholdengo? It's crazy. How's this deck beating Dragapult Iono spam? Where's the Duns at? Now, we also still need to find the Metangs here, but it should work out. Okay, good top deck. Flip the script. There we go. Get energy onto the Beldum here on the bench. What do we got? Okay. Gotta get Metang. Ultra Ball, I guess? Honestly, every card is pretty good. I want to keep the Vessel around on the off chance we randomly get Iono'd, right? And I need to find an energy card or something, because I don't have Night Stretcher anymore. Good Tulip here. It's kind of a waste of a Tulip to play now. I think we just settle for the KO. Sure. Let's take this knockout. All we have to do is just take 3 KOs. That should be easy peasy. So, hopefully we can pull it off. 5 and 6, I trust you. It's okay. We'll see what they got. Like I said, I haven't seen a Jonjon yet. No Dunsparces. Like, I don't know about no Dunsparces, man. How you be, or any Jonjon whatsoever. You don't even need Dunsparce. It's crazy. There's Monkey Dory. That's fine. We're always just one-shotting them. We're never gonna, well, hopefully. Metagross, do not activate Monkey. Yeah, like, just be able careful of an Iono. But we should be okay if we get Iono'd. There's an Arven. What are they getting? No Jonjon seen yet. I feel like they're not playing it. I feel the 100% would have seen like a Dunsparce by now. 100%. 100% would have seen a Dunsparce by now. I don't think they're playing much in their deck for draw. It's kind of crazy. Buddy Poffin. Is there any Jonjon? What do they got on their deck? No, yeah, they're definitely not playing the Duns. That's very interesting. Huh. Okay. Nothing crazy. So, if we KO the Gholdengo next turn, they can knock out the Fez. So their play could be counter catcher, kill Fez. But the problem is with that play, if I can set up my board to be Metagross and Metang and Beldum, killing the Fez with an Iono counter catcher does nothing for them. Because then you just don't deal with the Metagross line. The Metagross line kills the Gholdengo. So it works out pretty well in our favor here, I want to say. Should be cooking. Despite not having Rescue Board, it's looking like it's working out, thankfully. So we'll start off with Tulip. Get this. And this. Evolve the active. Evolve the bench. Bench the Beldum. Clairvoyant Sense to the other Metang. Think about rotting here, honestly. Sure. Let's put these back. It's fine. We don't really need the Xatu anymore. We can Nest Ball out the Beldum. Let's have another one in play just in case, and then we'll flippity script. Probably not going to need the Clefairy. That's, yeah, it's not really going to be needed. We'll just grab more energy out of the deck here. Attach that there. Play that. And it's knockout. Loki could have played the counter catcher too, but we have time. We'll scale the Gholdengo. Like, basically now they have to Iono knock out Metagross and see what happens. But we have Fez on board, so we'll see if that even works. There's another Metagross on the prizes. There's the Rescue Board finally. They have to just Iono knock me out. But see, the problem is they have no draw on the board. So, like, I mean, I guess they can Night Stretcher for Fez, go Iono, and then try to draw into Retrieval. But it's just like, no Duns is crazy. No Rev of Rune, no draw is crazy, bro. I don't know. Is their deck really going to function if they Iono my hand away? Like, are they really going to find another Retrieval? They need 5 energy to knock me out. Or I guess I'll Retrieval gets in there. Crazy stuff. What are they poffing out? Nothing? Yeah, they ain't no draw. So yeah, let's see if they go Iono. Their win con has to be Iono to 2. But again, if you go Iono to 2, kill Fez, I still win the game. I was thinking somehow kill Fez with something else, but it doesn't really matter. 2 Monkey Dories. Bro's got 2? Damn. And there's the Iono. But see, their board sucks. Are they going to get a Retrieval off this Iono? Let's see. Oh, there's Research. Arven 2. Do we have... No, I got no recovery, so I just Research here. Okay. Arven does not win me the game, I don't think. I can't remember. Does it? Mm-mm. We have to research. Still, yeah, we have okay, we'll research. We have Metang still in the deck we can draw into. Arven won't win me the game. Unless I draw Metang if I have an Ultra Ball left. I don't know if I have an Ultra Ball left. I think we just got to full send the research. I don't think Arven wins us the game, right? Yeah, we're out of Ultra Ball, so we can't win with Arven. Even if we draw Metang there, it's not enough. Or Metagross. Okay. They found the retrieval. All right. They got it. All right. They pulled off the knockout. But can we win is the question. I guess we do lose next turn, technically. Like, they probably have boss for game. We'll see. It's looking decent. We can promo Metang and just go from there. I mean, we're seeing a lot of cards. We have Fez, Research, Xatu. It's a lot of cards. We just need a Metagross and a Metang. That's all we need to win the game. Metagross, Metang, that's it. There's a Metang in the deck. So, yeah. Here we go. Metang, Metagross, all we need. We're drawing a lot of cards. Let's do it. Research. Let it rip. There we go. Just into the game. I'll take it. Yeah, I knew this match was going to be straightforward. It got a little complicated. This one issue I have with this deck, bro, is the mediocre turn 1 and 2 you get, but when this deck starts setting up the chain, it's pretty good, and we pull it off. And this matchup's, like, pretty good. Like, yeah, they don't really have, unless they're playing Togekiss or something, they don't really have a good way to break the chain. It really just comes down to, like, the Fez beat on the board, and if their board is good enough to Iono me into a dead hand. There you go, folks. That is the brand new Metagross in action. Honestly, probably could have been a Bad Deck Friday video, but the reason I didn't want to make a Bad Deck Friday is because it actually is pretty easy to get this deck set up with all the support it has. Tulip, Xatu. It's really not that hard to chain conjoined beams. The problem with this deck is getting it off the ground first. Like you saw in like every game we had, like the first couple turns can be a little shaky. Your opponent can take the first couple prizes. Benching Fez can be a mistake sometimes. Maybe avoid benching Fez if you absolutely have to. I don't know what really changed about my list. I think the list was good. There's a world where maybe you play more Tulip just to have more Tulip. Tulip's really good. Once you keep chaining Tulip, you're able to obviously keep chaining the Metagross over and over and over again, which is why I didn't want to make this Bad Deck Friday, though it definitely could have been a Bad Deck Friday deck for sure. But I'll be into the video on my Metagross deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 76/80,000 subscribers. You've been enjoying the journey together, post-rotation content so far. Once again, subscribe down below and leave a like if you go on to enjoy the video. And check out the sponsors down below, Card Cavern and TC Evolutions. Use code LDF and check out my second channel for some more content. I just looked at the recent decks from the Champions League Miyagi, which a surprise deck dominated the tournament. So yeah, definitely check out that video down below on the second channel, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.